This was a comment that someone left on the video that I made saying that the Putnam exam was toxic, and honestly saying that if the exam was any easier, too many people would get perfect scores is kind of my point of why I'm saying that the exam is toxic. If any exam is made so that the median score is a 0 out of 120, not a 0 out of 10, out of 120 or 0 or 1 out of 120, then that is toxic. That there is no point to write an exam that is going to crush most people. Why couldn't there be more people getting a perfect score? And in fact, most people do not get a perfect score. I don't know when was the last time someone had a perfect score in the Putnam. And in any case, my point remains that you can make the exam be a little bit more accessible and not have any issues. Let me show you the data. This is the score to rank correspondence in the 2023 Putnam exam. And let's have a look, because the top score is a 98 out of 120. The second best is 89 out of 120, then 86, 85, 83. So nobody was even close to getting a perfect score. And what that means is that if they had written one problem out of 12 that was doable, then instead of a median of a 0, we would have had a median of 10, and the top scores would be 108, 99, 96, 95, and 93. No problem. Nobody would have gotten a perfect score either, but most people would have left with maybe 10 points and feeling a little bit good about themselves that they found a problem they could work on. So why have an exam where most people get a 0? It makes no sense unless you're writing a toxic exam. You might say, well, maybe 2023 was a fluke. Let's look at the data, score to rank, data for 2022. Highest score was 101, so not even close to being a perfect score. So once again, had there been one problem that was doable, so the average was not 0, so the median was not 0, then the highest score would have been 111, then 106, then 101, then 99, etc., which would have been a perfectly fine distribution, and not everyone would have left crushed by this exam. So my point remains that this exam is made with that goal in mind of leaving a lot of people with a 0, so that I don't really know what the purpose is of that idea.